Hey there! I am going to talk today about how to use Facebook Messenger bot in order to make reaching out and finding your customers save time and have a higher ROI. Let's talk about customer discovery really quick for anyone on here who's not a user experience designer, who's not a startup person or familiar with customer discovery in general. Um, Doing general research on who your audience is super important in the early stages and, well, all stages of making a product that is really valuable to users. While it requires a great team of engineers and marketers to take a product to the finish line and get it to being really successful, it takes time and talking to users and end customers in order to find the early direction to go. So before running off and building a great product, we want to make sure in these early stages that we're solving a real problem and solving the right problem that works for our business and your business. So um, there are many products that come to market, super great products, but they don't have any audience. And one of the strategies that's been employed for a long time in order to make sure that there's early validation of your market is customer discovery. So customer discovery starts with a target audience. And how do you find that audience? First, you want to put your hypotheses onto paper. We're looking for people who are in this age range, who have had this behavior in the past, who have these lifestyle choices, and you want to go out in the world and screen those people, interview, and ultimately interview them. And before you go into building your product, you want to focus on the problem, or rather explore open-ended questions with these users to find if this problem exists for them. So this video, I'm going to focus on a way that I've used to find or to message users. So, finding users and doing customer discovery, it takes a lot of time. And I've done a lot of methods from the coffee shop guerrilla research, which is nerve-wracking but very fun. Now with the COVID era, it's not as reasonable to just randomly approach people, but when I was trying to find users to interview, I would just go up to people in coffee shops and ask them if they were, in my target audience essentially, and offer to buy them coffee. And I've done hacking of my network in order to find people to interview through social media. And then finally, I've tried to find my persona, my target audience, on Facebook, and then gone and through personalized messages to them in order to ask for some of their time to do an interview with me. Today I'm going to talk about how to build a Facebook Messenger bot so that it saves a lot of time for you as a user experience designer, so that you could send hundreds of messages out at once and then only have to spend time on the people who reply, and get into scheduling interviews with those people as soon as possible so you can find out if your product is solving a real problem. Alright, so step one, you're going to want to make an account with ChatFuel. So this is the tool that we'll be using in order to make a Facebook chatbot. And for this demo, we're going to be using it. So this is their home screen. And once you're logged in, this is what it looks like. So I like this because Facebook Messenger bots are super easy to make with this tool, and you can do not only user interviews, but you can also use Facebook Messenger for running marketing campaigns with a super minimal viable product, meaning you can test your value props with minimal conversations to see interest and see conversions before building out a whole product. But I'll talk more about that in another video. For the purposes of this, I'm just going to keep this really simple, and I'm going to keep this focused on customer discovery. And I promise this is super easy, but first I need to make a brand business. And how you make a brand business, what you could actually use yourself. So you would have to declare yourself a public figure, and then you simply message people using your own name. But since I might be using this messenger bot for a few different use cases, I'm going to go ahead and set up a brand. So obviously, I'm going to need a little bit more time before this brand page is ready for client handoff. But for now, I'm putting our tentative brand up in this Facebook page. I am now back on my bot builder. I've linked it with my Facebook brand page, and now I'm going to try and incentivize users to interview with me. So I'm going to, offer them $20 to participate. I'm going to go have them go through my feeder survey. I have a I want to keep it short and sweet because bots can get weird if you give too many possibilities. And my target goal is to get them to sign up for an interview with me. So let's go to the platform and let's touch base on all of the features that are here really quick. So there's the tab in the upper left called Grow. Here is where you configure all of your settings. This is awesome, by the way. You can put this chat plugin on your website. This platform is free. You can put there's already a pre-made landing page for you. But let's focus on actually building the app here. So this is my first welcome message. And I have two options from the welcome message. The main question is, have you had a blood test before? Which is my feeder question. And if the user selects yes, they go to one follow-up question. And if they select no, they go to a different follow-up question. So this is what happens if they say yes. We say, great, we'd like to interview you. We're offering a $20 incentive. And aside from the buttons and the text, you can put other sorts of options as well. There's a ton. So everything from saving the user's email to notifying yourself via email to going into a live chat mode. And this is a great place to explore. So I encourage you to check it out for yourself. If the user does say count me in and they come to interview, then they go right to scheduling an interview with me, and I have my Calendly link here. I also wanted to build for the possibility that the user says no. So if they do say no, then we're collecting emails and just saying, hey, you're coming on an exclusive list, stay tuned, and it sends it to my personal email. So don't forget when you're building this to build out all the different conversation flows. So it's going to be really useful to have an end goal in mind. And what happens if the user says no? You don't want to be like, bye then. Still try and collect their email, or, still try and have some positive ending to the message. So yeah, let's test it. So I have it opened in a little demo window. Hi Raleigh, nice to meet you. My name is Jane. I'm from the Life Markers, a tool for humanizing blood test results. We are in the early stages of building our company and looking forward to talking to people who have had blood tests. Have you had a blood test? Yes. Great, we would like to interview you. $20 incentive. Promise the interview won't last over 30 minutes. Payments over Venmo or PayPal. Count me in. Thank you so much for participating. Let's schedule an interview. So that's it. Voila. Overall, that was super easy, and I'm super excited to build a skill like this into my own toolkit. I hope that this video has been useful for you. And yeah, next step would be to kind of select your audience on Facebook. Pixel is send out messages, or however you plan to distribute this campaign. You can also do it with your landing page or through your own website as a form of lead conversions. But I have a few target people in mind on Facebook, and so I'm going to go through that process. And yes, there will most likely be a cost acquisition even at this stage, but I hope that overall the process is going to save the client money, because it's going to save a ton of my time, and we're going to be able to hit a lot of users in order to get really valuable information. Doing this is also a way of validating who is in your market, because you can see early signs of click-through rates, and you can apply this chatbot tool to doing a number of campaigns, including MVP testing and value prop validation, which I'll cover in a video to come. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Bye.